How? How rappers actually record music in jail.
Have you ever wondered how rappers are still able to release new music?
Have you ever
after
wondered how they
jail?
release music?
Incarceration is meant to strip away all your freedom as a form of punishment. However, the truth is, that's definitely never stopped rappers such as Young Thug, Tory Lanez, Gucci Mane, or Lil Wayne.
Right, man. Tory Lanez just dropped some pain
and drop new music for their fans.
After about 20-something to 30-something ups and mistakes, me and my engineer finally figured out how to record music over the jail phone and still keep the quality. It's over. I done cracked the code, man.
Literally, Tory Lanez's new prison tape songs he's recording in jail sound a million times better quality than Kanye West's new album, which is crazy to say.
How could you record shit under it though? Under the jail phone. That's crazy as hell.
But what's even crazier though is how these artists and engineers have cracked the code to make it happen. And as we're about to see, their secret process is extremely impressive. Despite the effortless amount of social media campaigns, merch drops, or fan petitions we see on the internet, in the unfortunate case that a rapper finds themselves behind bars, nothing keeps their name more relevant than continuing to release new music. However, given the goal of prison, recording music in a jail cell is not allowed, or so you would think.
How do you make an album if you're in jail? Is there like a
They
booth?
privileged.
Hell nah.
Almost every big rapper who's been locked up in the past 3 decades has continued to release new music while serving their sentence, from artists such as Tupac, Young Thug, and YNW Melly, among many others. In a lot of cases though, these albums they release from prison are simply full of pre-recorded music from their vault, similar to how it works with posthumous albums when an artist passes away. The majority of rappers today have hundreds and thousands of unreleased songs just sitting on their hard drive over the years. So with the goal to keep fans happy and keep their buzz going until returning home, we'll often then see artist labels piece together a new project for release. You just do what you do and put it together, says Sean Payne, who worked as Gucci Mane's engineer from 2013 to 2016, a 3-year stretch in which he was tasked with releasing a new Gucci mixtape every month while he was locked up in Indiana. Or like in the case of Lil Wayne in 2010, during the final weeks leading up to his 8-month sentence, Wayne and his team stocked up on content to keep fans fed, including finalizing music videos and the track list for his 8th album, I Am Not a Human Being, an album that upon release made Lil Wayne only one of now 3 rappers ever in history to chart at #1 in jail, with Tupac and NBA Youngboy as the only other.
That's crazy. Youngboy, Tupac, and Lil Wayne charted 200 while being in prison.
However, for these rappers though, such as Lil Wayne, NBA Youngboy,
or niggas had them cult fan bases,
literally recording music every single day. Throughout the years, they've managed to find a way and continue doing what they love behind bars, even if that means taking things to extreme measures.
Wait, did you record something at Rikers?
On the phone. Yeah. Interesting day. I remember I had to make sure everybody was in their cells by a certain time that night because I couldn't have it's not a studio.
Right.
So to have it quiet enough for me to actually get a real verse off and, you know, with takes and all that.
Yeah,
you know how much I had to work to get them to stay in their cell that day.
Along with ideas and lyrics for the legendary Carter 4 album while serving his 8-month stint on Rikers Island, after pleading guilty to possessing a loaded gun on his tour bus.
Yeah, see, they be having that privileged time.
New verses over
that money makes shit move.
Such as his remix verse on Drake and Jay-Z's Light Up.
Wish I was in Amsterdam, sipping Amstel, thinking about all of that shit that I can't do.
Nigga Drake. Yeah. Yo, bro, who you thought you was?
Can definitely tell that Wayne recorded his verse through a jail phone, he was still able to scratch that itch of recording. Today, here in 2024, capturing vocals over the phone is by far the most common method used by rappers in prison. However, as we'll dive into more in a second, including costing them multiple thousands of dollars each week, there's actually a lot that goes into achieving studio quality vocals from inside a cinder block cell. Not to mention all the challenges that come with it. But believe it or not, some jails around the US have dedicated recording studios specifically for inmates.
Wow, that's crazy. They got dedicated studios for inmates.
The same facility that King Von was held in 2017 in these viral clips that leaked onto the internet, such as this one where Von slips out of his cuffs to attack another inmate, or this one where he shows off popping a handful of pills in front of the security camera. In 2018, the Cook County Jail opened up this little recording studio for inmates in the basement, offering a music education course as well as open open during rec hours as a reward for good behavior, this basement studio is quite the unique setting.
Oh,
Music brings
shit.
us all together. I want
These
them to be
niggas
okay.
got music
I want them to do something that
recording
they love
studios
to do. And I know that many
in the fucking prison. They got music recording studios in the fucking prison. Niggas making music, man. Niggas out here trying to come up.
of them, they are
And do your
rappers.
time, man.
They love to rap. They love to sing.
It's a blessing,
Birds,
stated one of the inmates about the ability to record while awaiting trial for his murder charge. But although it would be cool if Young Thug and these other rappers were offered studio time during their sentence, unfortunately that hasn't been the case. So instead, they've had to resort to using the jail phone if they want to keep recording.
I'm just sitting here in my cell like, damn, I'm really in jail. God, give me another chance to show you I can prevail. I can put my arm from wall to wall inside this tiny ass cell. I'm feeling the one the police bus. I don't want no junk ass crib.
Free
I'm moving
Thug.
away with my little baby.
Free
Let's talk
Thug.
about your bill. You better hear that I can't wait to get inside of your ribs. We out in Vegas, I ain't talking club when I say chat on the strip.
One of the earliest rappers to try this method of spitting bars while incarcerated was Bay Area artist Mac Dre back in 1992, releasing a project which, as you can read on its cover, was recorded live from Fresno County Jail over
Fresno
the phone.
County.
Over 30 years later, and rappers are
Free
still
Thug.
continuing to do this. However, unlike Tory Lanez's impressive process we're about to see, the majority of the time you can definitely tell by the low quality of vocals where the verse was recorded. Inside a cinder block dungeon, you've got to be creative in different ways and really submit to the fact it's not going to sound like a normal song, recalls the recording engineer behind LA rapper Draco the Ruler's 2020 prison mixtape. You want to feel like you're in jail with him, almost like you're having a conversation with him on the phone, but still have it be a song. At a total of 19 tracks all recorded through the phone, Draco's mixtape Thank You for Using GTL, which GTL stands for Global Tel Link and is the company that provides phone services to prisons. But in addition to playing the jail's automated voice message in the intro, again, you can easily tell this was recorded over a phone.
I'm the shit talker. 100,000 on my lap while I'm bitch talking.
We saw the same thing happen last summer too with Young Thug's album Business is Business, with a cover art showing him in the courtroom. While the majority of the project was pre-recorded, thanks to the help of Metro Boomin and his engineer,
And they
though,
need to
Young
bring
Thug's
my
verse on the song
equipment.
Parade on Cleveland featuring
Driving
Drake
today,
was actually
driving
recorded
today
from
by
inside the
nine.
Cobb County Adult
Out for
Detention
delivery,
Center
out
over
for
the jail
delivery.
phone.
See, they ain't trying to send a nigga table out for delivery.
Like, it's weird, you can tell it's like on the phone, but in the record, like, I mean, like, now that you've heard the vocals isolated and stuff, you can tell, but when it came out, people were like, yo, how's he talking about, how'd you guys do this in the past? I was like, nah, this was like all on the phone.
Despite including the jail's automated message at the start, fans had been debating when Thug really recorded that verse, but confirmed by his engineer, it was indeed from his cell. However, the question still remains, how exactly did they pull it off?
Right.
While it may seem as simple as holding a phone up to a microphone in the studio, it's actually a complex process if you want quality sounding vocals. First of all, when talking on a jail telephone there are no headphones,
Right.
meaning unless the engineer wants to play the beat quietly through the phone, which would then also get picked up in the vocals and sound bad, in most cases these rappers have to record over the phone without a beat, such
Yeah,
as
they
Bobby
gotta do
Shmurda's
acapella.
2018 single with 6ix9ine.
Get me naked till I burst out. You can teach, you get cursed out.
Like, he did a few passes, chopped it up, found, like, kind of, nudged it and stuff, sent it to Metro. Metro made a beat around it, and then we put it back in together.
But
Right. Yeah, that's the only way you could do some shit like that.
this is just one of the many
the
challenges
only way
you
you
face
could
when
do some
recording
shit like
from
that.
prison. Combined with dealing with constant background noise from other inmates, today, depending on the artist and engineer that you ask, there are a few different methods to go about capturing prison vocals.
Yeah, if you a privileged
And while
artist,
Draco
y'all
and
niggas
Gucci
gotta
Mane's
get your ass
engineers
up
both
out of there.
emphasized to Vice one
Get your
key
ass up
detail
out of
when
there.
recording an artist over jail phones, which is having the phone that's in the studio plugged directly into a interface receiver or your digital audio workstation to eliminate other sounds. According to Rowdy Rebel, who had been incarcerated since 2014, and who recorded his verse for the lead single on Pop Smoke's posthumous album Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon from his jail
shit.
cell, they apparently took the exact opposite approach.
He plugged his phone in.
Yeah.
And he played it out loud, like on the aux, so he could hear me louder.
Call from
Body bad, babe. Wow, I got the call behind the border. They so lit the
I'm recording through the jail phone, I'm Dead Raw, raps NBA Youngboy on his song Still Waiting, track 2 off his 2021 album. An artist who has basically recorded everywhere at this point, from his kitchen to the bathroom to setting up his mic inside his Tesla. Once again, including the jail's automated message at the beginning, Youngboy recorded this track inside the St. Martin Parish Correctional Center in Louisiana. I got 4 walls to myself. Sitting inside of here, I ain't got no bail.
This is that
This verse
pressure.
begins.
What I have to do is have him on my ear
Yeah.
That shit was
I put
pressure.
the bottom of the microphone towards the speakers.
Right.
And then I can hear if he says hold on or says anything because I got him at my ear all the time.
So he's in jail just listening on a jail phone,
he's on a
just
jail
kind of
phone.
like you
Yep.
playing the speaker and just kind of coordinating how he wants the records.
But regardless of whichever
fire.
method these rappers choose to use on the other side of the phone, one thing always remains the same. It is low-key expensive. While these superstar artists can
that
obviously
bread.
afford it, and if they end up releasing the music, they'll make it right back. But spending that many minutes every day talking on a jail phone, though, can quickly add up in commissary. As
Yeah.
the Ruler's engineer estimated costing them close to $2,000 a week just to
Just to
record.
get stuff
Crazy.
done. God,
Like
damn.
hundreds of thousands? Hundreds of thousands. Maybe if not more.
Now, depending on the situation and the facility, though, as well as the seriousness of their charges,
That's
some
crazy,
inmates are
dog.
allowed to have devices such as CD players, MP3 players, or even iPads, not only allowing them to create playlists and listen to music, but also letting them at least play a beat on their side of the phone call as an engineer can capture their vocals on the other. However, then there are also cases we see where a rapper is able to secretly acquire a cell phone in jail. The law definitely states that possession of a cellular phone while incarcerated is illegal. But yet, along with drugs, mobile phones are one of the most smuggled items into prisons around the world. Thus, considering a famous rapper's celebrity status, they are sometimes able to finesse a phone into their jail cell, allowing them to then lay down vocals using a cell phone mic and
Oh, what the fuck?
finesse a phone
These
into their
niggas
jail cell,
crazy.
allowing them to then lay down vocals using a cell phone mic instead. Most commonly, cell phones are
That's
smuggled
crazy
into
shit.
prisons
Like,
by
niggas ain't getting
security
away with that
guards
shit
or
now.
another staff member. And seeing as the fact that, in general, inmates do not have the ability to leave
Niggas ain't getting away with
voicemails if
that
their
shit.
family doesn't pick up, as the GTL prison phone systems are typically designed for outgoing calls only. After hearing Zaytoven's interview with Vlad, though, about recording Gucci Mane while he was locked up, it sounds like Gucci was able to get a phone for at least part of his time imprisoned.
So he would actually rap on a voicemail. You would take the voicemail, track it to a beat.
Y'all motherfuckers is privileged as hell when y'all go down there, man. I ain't even gonna say nothing, man. Y'all privileged as hell. They taxing y'all niggas, but y'all privileged as hell.
And have a rough version of the song.
Already. We've been doing that for years, ever since the first time he'd been locked up, so.
Again, though, importing verses onto a beat from a voicemail call is obviously going to lead to low-quality, distorted vocals. But
Yeah,
the
but
truth
shit,
is,
they got
rappers
that-
will
they
often
got
simply
that shit.
lean into this unique setting and make the most of it. Unless you are Tory Lanez, currently locked up serving a potential 10-year sentence for the whole
man, they
Megan
got
Thee Stallion
Tory
shooting
fucked
incident
up.
in 2020. Tory Lanez was just able to secure a new hit on the Billboard charts thanks to his track Wish I Never Met You, which, while claiming that it was recorded inside of his cell at the North Kern State Prison in California, as it says here in the title, prison
could be
tapes,
promo.
but instead the song sounds like it was recorded in a professional studio.
It hurt me before. You said let love grow, but not no more.
Tory Lanez really got some crazy quality on this song. One fan
that shit
tweets,
sound
"You
crazy."
dead can't even tell he did this over a prison phone. Still dropping bangers from the cell. But Wish I Never Met You is just one of Tory's new songs that he and his team have released since his sentence began.
I
All
gotta-
part
I
of his
gotta
new
hear that
rollout
shit.
strategy to keep fans fed.
That's the
Starting
next-
with a
that's the
song
next
named
video
after his
coming
current
up.
location,
About to
Cell
react to that.
245, which combined with hearing the prepaid message also includes bars referencing his current case, stating that he is gonna beat it. However, after hearing Tory's top-tier studio quality vocals, fans have rightfully questioned how the song was actually recorded. Many suspect that he has a cell phone in there that he is using, or possibly even a small external mic, because how else is he tracking amazing vocals from inside a prison block?
Me and my engineer finally figured out how to record music over the jail phone and still keep the quality as professional as I had it on the street. This means that not even these prison walls can stop me from dropping new music. It's crazy.
Tory claims that after 30 tries with his engineer, together they finally cracked the code to recording studio quality music in jail. But while there's no denying his vocals do sound top-notch in these songs, there are two main theories to how he did this. The first theory you'll hear
how
people
did he
say
do
is
this
that Tory
shit?
is just straight up lying, and that all of these songs are instead pre-recorded from his massive vault.
That they said he
Unfortunately,
lied.
there's no way to confirm if this is true without seeing the date of the audio file. But the other common theory you'll hear is that Tory is using AI. Here in 2024,
Using
technology
AI.
has advanced so much to the point where we are now hearing full AI remixes and cloning of rappers' voices.
That's
Now, where some of these
crazy as
AI
fuck.
fan-created songs are hard to tell if they're real or not.
These industry niggas is fake. They just pretend to be friends.
That's
Just be
crazy
counting
as
these
fuck.
hundreds and all of my wins.
For this reason, some fans think that Tory's team is simply creating new songs using a clone of his voice and then raking in the money, which with the quality, it for sure makes sense to think that. But honestly, these songs don't sound quite to me like an AI voice. They sound like Tory actually rapping. However, that doesn't mean that they aren't still using AI. Instead, what I think is happening is Tory and his engineer are utilizing AI tools to assist in cleaning up his vocals. With new tools now available capable of tasks such as removing vocals from a beat for clarity, this would be very helpful when recording a song over a jail phone. Due to, again, the struggle of having to play an instrumental over the same phone if you want to rap on a beat, leading to extra muddy vocals, here's an example of how this technology could be used in the mixing process.
So let me show you a little snippet of the original song. Oh, in the young days when we became... Let's have a listen to our vocal track now. Oh, in the young days when we became caught in the hedge and caught in the maze.
Unfortunately, there's no way to determine Tory Lanez's true code that he claims he cracked. But at the end of the day,
that's
as
crazy
one
as
fan puts
fuck.
it, Tory's sound engineer is genius. While we never like to see a rapper incarcerated, it is interesting to hear the various methods they use to continue recording. Despite all of the challenges and restrictions that come with life in a cinder block cell, nothing can prevent a true artist from doing what they love. Click the video on screen if you want to watch me uncover the music industry's biggest secret.
Free Thugger, free Thugger, free Thugger. Leave a comment, like below if y'all fuck with the video. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. We out, man. The link below to the original video, y'all can rewatch it. It'll be down below. Appreciate y'all again.